Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to God what belongs to God. This is Roger from MSC Mission Office. You're with Mission Alive. This is the gospel today. For the Jews at that time, paying your taxes to Caesar was more than just paying taxes to an occupying force, a colonial power. It was a religious meaning in that the Romans believed that Caesar, the emperor, was a god. So for the Jews to give money to Caesar, to the Roman Empire in this way, was to give support to a false god. Caesar as a god was a false god in the Jewish eyes. So it was more than just giving taxes. We all don't like giving taxes, but it was a political and a religious transgression, supporting the colonial power but supporting a false god. So, but for us, you're giving to Caesar what belongs to, giving to the state that belongs to the state. Now, we pay our taxes, we obey the law. That's what we have to do. We belong to a society, we belong to a political system, we belong to a nation with the economy and society and customs and all those things that go with being a human being in any society. And we are part of that. We are part of that, and we must play our part in that. Just last Sunday, and I mentioned this in a video during the week, we had a mass with the Aboriginal people from La Perouse. And this had been an annual event here at the monastery for some years. This year is the first time since COVID that we were able to have it. It was quite a nice little gathering. It was only about 30 people. So I asked them, in a shared sermon, I asked them what they thought, what their reflection was. And as I said the other day, they were really feeling sorry, they were feeling down, they were really sad, but they said we have to go on, but we go on with love and respect, dialogue and understanding, and we work towards unity, not only unity amongst the Aboriginal people, but unity amongst all the people of Australia. And I thought this was a very Christian way of looking at the situation. For many of them, the vote went the wrong way. One lady was particularly angry, and she was angry at the politics, the politicisation of the issue, particularly from the opposition and others. It was all politicised and not really listening to the people, and not really taking on board the issues for the Aboriginal people. But for us, the point is that we live in this society. We do our duty to society. We do what we have to do to be part of this society. And that's a duty, a Christian duty. But also we interact with that society. In that, we have our beliefs. We seek justice, we seek mercy, we seek love. And therefore, we need to seek to influence society for the better. And with the referendum and that, Senator Pat Dodson was interviewed on the press club, and one of the things he said was history bends towards justice, and that's what we got to keep pressure on, to keep that bending towards justice. So the issue is not over, and there's the particular one for the Aboriginal people and how to advance their cause and how to look after them and how to bridge that gap. But there's also things like, at the moment, Israel and Palestine. And many on the world stage, the Palestinians are not listened to, and they're demonstrating, and we've seen a lot of that. Where's the justice there? People should not be occupied and oppressed and arrested out of hand and all the rest of the things that went on there. And there's many other issues in our society that demand justice, demand love and respect and dialogue. And that's our duty as Christians, to do that. And that's part of our mission. Thank you for being on mission with us.